I was talking earlier on my page about some of the basics of astrology, the sun, the moon, and the ascendant in your natal chart. And I wanted to come back and talk about another trick that I've used to help learn the basics of astrology. One of the best ways to start to get a feel for the different signs is to start to pay attention to where the moon is. And the moon moves through all of the signs in about 28 days. So every 2.5 days or so, you have the moon someplace new. It's in a new sign. So because the moon affects our emotions, the moon in the sky, we tend to connect that with how we're feeling on a given day. And the moon in our natal chart shows how we respond on an emotional level. So when you compare those two things, when you start tracking that and tracking what's going on in the sky, you'll begin to get a feel for the different energies of each of the 12 signs and how those energies affect you. Now, this is particularly potent at times like the new moon, which is about to happen in 2 days. On Wednesday, we have a very dramatic full moon. I'm sorry, new moon. Um, and then 2 weeks from that, we'll have our next full moon. When the moon is new, it's in the same place in the sky as the sun. So what we see from our vantage point on the earth is the dark side of the moon. It's not really gone, it's just black, so we can't see it against the night sky. When the moon is full, it's on the opposite side of the earth from the sun, so we're seeing the bright side of the moon at the full moon times. Um, and at both of those times, the energy of the moon is heightened. We're more aware of it. So if you start to track that, and I'm going to link a program that I use called Lunabar that will just put a little icon on the bottom of your computer taskbar that shows what sign the moon's in so you can pay attention to it very easily. This is just another trick that I've learned and that has helped me over the years just to kind of painlessly absorb the information. Um, and as you do that over time, eventually you just get to a point where it starts to click and it gets easier to understand and absorb. So good luck with your studies, and if you have questions or you'd like to schedule a reading, just let me know.